Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to a cool, calm, collective day here in Pennsylvania. It's raining outside, it's cool outside, and today's agenda is an exciting one. First things first, ladies and gentlemen, the deadline for Dream User Giveaway 29, aka Lone Star 2.0 and $30,000 cash is rapidly approaching December 20th. So it is now until then that the opportunity window exists for your chance to enter to take that truck home. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some vehicle stuff to do today. First and foremost, the pole building has been looking a little empty lately, but that's okay. Now it's not just about one location, it's about two. So the trucks have kind of somewhat been split up, but truthfully, I'm not gonna lie, it's been really nice having all of this additional room for activities. Speaking of activities, yes, we still have some Busch lattes left over in camouflage pattern from our enthusiast annual party. For those of you that haven't caught on, we actually throw a themed party every single year that brings together the whole local enthusiast family and everybody that contributes to the brand that isn't just this face right here. Yes, I'm the face of the brand, if you will, but there are so many amazing, passionate people that contribute to it, and putting together an event like that annually is amazing to get everyone together under one roof. It's an absolute blast because since we finished the pole building, we've done two. The first one was formal, the second one was redneck, and the third one, well, that's gonna be a mystery because we released the theme come the end of October 2023. Now, we're actually gonna be taking Lone Star today to go pick something up so we can move some stuff around. I'm really excited because the mods are going to begin on the R8. I have a somewhat of a vendetta to actually complete the car of what I initially dreamed of doing with my Suzuki Gray 2017 that I just never got around to. We've actually got some mods right here in this little baggie, but we can't do anything with those yet as well. We actually have to deliver this thing somewhere today. And rather than taking the Denali, which is the typical tow pig, we're actually gonna hook the trailer up to the big old booty that is Lone Star 2.0. Now, I've done a really amazing job of keeping this thing completely clean since we finished it, but unfortunately today was unavoidable. It was inevitable that I would have to bring this thing out in the rain eventually. I can say I successfully completed 240 something miles without it ever seeing a drop of rain in its completed form, but I gotta make sure it's waterproof for who ends up taking it home. Am I right? I mean, that's the reasonable diligence to play. I mean, it's the due diligence that really counts here. Am I right? All jokes aside, I'm justifying getting this thing dirty by saying it's part of the due process. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So without further ado, boys and girls, I got a cup of peppermint grind hard coffee right there. It is absolutely delicious. By far my favorite flavor we've ever released to accompany me in this lovely journey we are about to take on in a 2022 High Country Dually DURTYMAX that's Santan. First things first, second things second. And we'll shed a little bit of light on the situation here. I hate to say I'm this way, but I cannot stand the feeling of taking a perfectly clean truck and driving it out into an environment that I know it's gonna get filthy in. I'm somewhat OCD. What can I say? That's just the nature of being an enthusiast. But boys and girls, there's no turning back now. We got a fun freaking day planned, and I am so excited about it. God, ladies and gentlemen, can we just take a minute to appreciate how good this truck looks with a trailer in tow? The question is, if this thing becomes yours, will you be working it? Will you be putting it to use? Or will you just be flexing it around town? Will you be towing? Will you have a gooseneck? Will you have a fifth wheel? The question is unknown until you drop a comment below. But boys, what do you think of this setup? We've got the DRLs on, the orange/amber DRLs with the cab lights, with the mirror lights from the factory, with the ambers on the trailer. It sets a whole mood. 20 enthusiast rock lights throughout this thing because it's a big old girl. She needed those extra 2 lights because 18 is our standard. We've got this thing ready to rock and rip. Let's put it to work and let's load up the R8 in the back. We've got it buttoned up in the back of the trailer and it's all strapped down now by the wheels. You actually cannot access the lower control arms on these cars because there are trays that run from the front to the back of the car to improve its aerodynamics and handling, and for that I can actually vouch it makes a massive difference. Now I know that I have that thing strapped down extra good. I don't think she's going anywhere, boys, but we are gonna take a little bit of precaution. All right, boys, we made a quick pit stop down to the new business lot, aka Accelerate Auto, aka that name right there that will be debuting soon. Soon. January is what I'm hoping for. We're gonna do this absolutely sick reveal. It's been killing me to keep this massive thing a secret. My locals, I know you guys have seen, and I know you guys are excited, and I know you're ready to bring your stuff over. I'm just not quite there yet. I'm so sorry. We're running into delays with equipment, and ultimately that's what's not able to let us open the doors yet. But we're gonna do this absolutely sick reveal. Also, inside, if you guys are curious about where that L5P's been, a little bit of a surprise incoming. I wanted to do a surprise because this truck has been a combination of color I've wanted to do for a very long time, but I don't want you to see it until it's completely done. You'll see why when you lay your eyes on it for the first time. It's actually inside where we've been doing a lot of the other suspension related work because there's actually a lift here and it would be really tough to move everything all around, so it's more convenient to kind of just hang out at the new digs. All right, so that was our quick little pit stop. Car looks great. Dually, let's talk about it. This thing tows so ridiculously well. Now, I can say with confidence every truck that we've ever built for enthusiasts tows extremely well, and that's because we use nothing but the best quality parts. And this was the first time that I've ever actually towed anything on 26s with 37-inch amp tires, both of which I've never had before. Well, I can say with aspiring confidence that it works, and it works really well. The Cognito 4-inch lift kit is proven time in and time out. It's been my favorite lift kit since the beginning because it's what I had on the OG DURTYMAX. American force wheels, you can't go wrong. The amp tires, honestly, they balance with minimal weight addition, and they're really quiet for as aggressive as they are. It just makes me really happy to say with confidence that the whole setup works extremely well for that of a daily driver, that of a weekend show truck, that of a daily tow rig. And I'm not even gonna lie, towing a bumper pull trailer with dual rear wheels, that's a mouthful, is a splendid interaction because the balance feels so good. Now we're kind of hitting that point in the day that everyone kind of starts to slump out a little bit. I'd say I drink some more coffee, but I'm completely out, although it'd be great for it because it's chilly today. I'd say I'm very in the mood for something that I'm actually working on right now, but I actually can't debut that yet either. You guys know me for YouTube, you know me for trucks, you know me for my love and my passion for automobiles, but I have the equal love and passion for business, building them and scaling them. There's some something else that's very big, that's in process in the background, that isn't this new business, that isn't Enthusiast, that isn't my YouTube channel, and that will be debuting sometime in the early parts of 2023. This is the first time I've made mention of this thing ever, so I'd like to say that this is a great day. I don't care how much time passes, guys, I look at a rig like this, a beautiful enclosed trailer, obviously not mine, Sam's, and a beautiful truck, a one-of-a-kind truck, $100,000 plus dually. As this rolls down the road and my inner kid comes out, I put myself in situations often. Yes, I'm wearing these dirty Vans right now, but what I'm saying is it's the ability to see where it is that you go. Andy Frisella says this often. He used to see himself stepping on the actual stairs, holding the railing of his plane, or jumping into a Lamborghini and holding the Alcantara and feeling the aggressive bolsters around his back and grabbing the seatbelt and clicking it over and flipping up the switch to start the thing and watching the digital gauge cluster. You get my drift. So it's the craziest thing because I see that perspective of me being a little kid still, as I would watch a rig like this go down the road and I would not be able to get it out of my mind for weeks, if not months. It's what I would think about before I went to bed. It's what would be on my mind right when I woke up in the morning. It's just that, man, I am so unbelievably grateful, and none of this ever really becomes a norm. The fact that I can come down here during the week and hang out with Sean, a like-minded, equally as passion-driven entrepreneur, and talk about all these amazing things, guys, I'm just so appreciative of that. All right, now that I got that off my plate, I just wanted to pass along a little bit of perspective to you guys. We open up to see the so glorious 2018 Audi R8 V10 Plus, white with red interior, strapped down. It looks like our cargo stayed nice and safe. Not much room for negotiation, but it's good and ready to rock and roll. Let's get her unloaded, and then let's talk about what we've got in store. You like the grill that way?
I don't know.
I think you're aging yourself, bro.
I know.
What is this that's happening? It's like once we get over 30, it's like, silver and coupe's kind of nice.
I know. So what are you doing with the wheels?
So I ordered. It should look really good. All right, so first things first is one of the things that I don't like most about this car. Can you guys remember what I said in the previous video? It's the grill. Why, Audi, would you ever decide to make that black, and that black, and that black, and that black, and this not black? Like, this is like a gray. It's like gunmetal space gray with a chrome surround. Like, yes, I get it. Chrome can be classy, but boys, that fits on trucks, not cars. That needs to be black, and that needs to be black. Unfortunately, these guys are really good at taking something and making it black, or any color for that matter. Number two is the front end is going to get another overhaul, and the rear is going to get an overhaul. Take a good look at it right now. Okay, so the other thing that I complained about, if you remember, the V10 Plus comes with aero. Oh, what is that? That is not aero. I mean, yes, I guess it is. It's technically carbon fiber, so like it is legit. It does qualify. It is the real thing, but it doesn't do much justice for the front end. It feels like the front end of the car, it comes down and then just dies. Like it kind of clefts itself. Appropriate front ends and the aggressive nature of sport cars comes down and then comes back out. And that's what we're going to be doing up front. The other thing is around the back, same thing. Bumper comes down, but not out. That diffuser, however, is carbon fiber, also qualifies, also is a real thing, also is legit, but it's just not enough. This is what's going to be going on the car. It is quite fragile, and it is a Dodge fender flare. No, I'm only kidding, guys. I did put that in there, though, because Corey actually came up to help us with the other truck that's being built at Loop Road. This is what's being added to the front of the car. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, makes me very happy. It makes me so happy. Look at that grin, look at that smile. It is glorious. Right here, we are looking at the new front lip for the Audi R8. You can see it's got a little opening through the center, all carbon, beautiful. This right here is an authentic OEM Vorsteiner front lip that will be going in place of that factory V10 Plus one. And if you can envision it on the car, you see how it projects out? So it takes the front end and scoots it out, and it's gonna look great. Now, that's not all. Let me show you what else we got. This right here is the new diffuser, the V10 Plus replacement. Significantly more aggressive. Bumper stops right here, so you have all of this that comes out and protrudes out of the back of the car. Also, authentic Vorsteiner. The design on this thing is absolutely killer. It is a beautiful piece of aero carbon that is going to truly bring out the rear end of this car, and I cannot cannot wait to see it all put together. So embark with me on what was the initial objective for my first R8 that only took me roughly a year to 2 years to accomplish. You like the way that I build my trucks? You're gonna love the way that I build my cars, and my dream car at that, which is that Audi R8 V10 Plus. This stuff has to stay here for the time being. We should be seeing this car again within the next week to week and a half. Real time, 2 weeks vlog time. Stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, because you're gonna love it. Now, as much as I would love to continue to hang out with you guys today, I appreciate your time, but I'm gonna let you get back to whatever it is that you should potentially be doing. Thank you as always for tuning in. The fleet is now broken and separated. The R8's staying here. It is getting wet, but that's okay. We avoided all the road grime and debris. We tested and verified that Lone Star 2.0 is a brute, looks badass, and tows just as well. And it was a glorious rainy day in Pennsylvania. Grab your entries for that truck if you haven't already, because the giveaway ends December 20th, and we'll see y'all in the next upload.